Hi, this is Dan again from CleanGuru, and today I promised you we would talk about the one thing that you could add to your marketing. So it doesn't matter if it's brochures or sales letters, and also you could add it to your selling. Heck, you could really add it to even the work you do with your employees. What is this one thing that's so important that you should add? Specifics. Specifics. You know, it's something that you notice very often is not there. We talk in generalities and we do marketing phrases that are very general. But before I get to that, I want to tell you something I remember when I was a young man. One of my first bosses was a great guy. And one day he mentioned to me, he said a little saying. He said, you know, Dan, to be terrific, be specific. And you may have heard that phrase before, but I never forgot that because it really is true. You know, so many folks that you deal with and so many salespeople that you deal with, they talk in generalities. And when they do, it just goes right over your head and it doesn't really register. It doesn't mean as much as if they would be very specific or add specifics. And so this is a great opportunity. You can do this. So let's take a look at where this happens and some examples of this in the cleaning business. So first of all, let's see. We are dedicated to your complete satisfaction. This is something that you might see in a marketing brochure or letter. Well, how could you turn that around? You could add specifics that reflect your company and how you approach that. Well, for example, maybe you have a 100% satisfaction guarantee that says if they're never happy with a certain visit, any visit, if they let you know within, let's say, 24 hours, you either will fix it to their satisfaction or they're going to get that cleaning free. There will be specifics to your guarantee. And when you provide that, they appreciate that and it means more to them. Let's take a look at another one. Oh, I know, quality. Quality is our highest priority. Quality is our highest priority. It's very important to us. Okay, well, you hear that or you see that, but it doesn't mean as much as if someone said, for example, every night our site supervisor or our site leader, before they leave the building, they take a little short checklist of 5 important things. Every bathroom, all the dispensers, the front lobby, and the trash cans, they check certain areas, 5 things maybe, that every night, 15 minutes before they leave, they will make sure is taken care of. Check, check, check. They'll put that on your desk. They'll fax it back to our office. It's one of the ways we make sure that you're completely getting a quality job. Well, wow, you know, that's a very different feeling that customer has when they hear that. Or let's take one last example. You might say, we never put anyone out in your building. We won't let anybody go onto your account other than someone who's fully trained. Okay, but if you said instead, and I think you get the idea here, nobody can go to your account on your job until they're pre-screened, pre-checked, have gone through 3 hours of classroom training, 2 days of on-the-job training, but in our building we actually have them using it, actually doing the cleaning, and we supervise them. Then we bring them out to your building. The first week, there's always someone with them during this period of time. If you lay out the specifics of how you train them, it means a lot more than just a broad general statement. It's not always easy to do, but if you take this extra step to add specifics to your marketing and your selling, I think you'll see a very big improvement in the response to you and to your message. Okay, well, the next time that we get together, I want to talk about something everyone has seen on television, the shows with poker, with Texas Hold'em and so on that's on TV, and they'll have folks with sunglasses on, and everyone's trying to keep from kind of tipping their hand to let the other guy know how good a hand they have. And they sometimes call these things, you know, a clue or a tell. You know, somebody has a tell, and so they may scratch or they may do something or move or fidget of their eyes, and that's a tell. And this tell is an indication of how they're feeling or about their hand. Well, you know, your prospects and your customers, they have tells. They have clues. And if you really pay attention and look for those, it can make a big difference during your walkthroughs, during your customer service visits, during when you make bid presentations. It can make a big difference. And I want to tell you some specifics about that next time. And until then, remember that you can do this. You really can.